Okay, in this session, we're going to take a look at adding clarifications to the bid. So we've kind of been talking about adding different phases and so forth. So, I can have different things, but I still might want to come back and maybe there's some special information that I'd like to know about, some of these different sections and so forth and different things just to make sure that these, bids are complete. But I don't really want to put a, line item through my spreadsheet to make this even larger here for some reason. It's just more of, hey, did they include it or not? So if I go through here and I look at this clarification, this is where I can hit add, and I can basically put in some sort of clarification. So maybe there's some special So now I've basically added some clarification, special inspection on framing. So maybe this project has some special inspection that's needed on some of the framing. So, this bid here, wouldn't it be relevant? This one here, wouldn't it be relevant? So maybe I could go look back through and determine, did this bid include it or not? So maybe I could say, nope, that one did not include it. These aren't relevant. And we're going to say that Bill did include it. So as I go through there, it just gives me kind of a visual to know whether somebody included something in their estimate or not. So I could see at a quick glance a whole list of different things and basically see with some sort of, green and reds whether things were included. If I wanted to come back and actually look at the ellipsis on this one, I could go to supplement and say, I want to supplement my metal stud framing. So now this just went from 44,000 to 45,000 because of my additional fee I needed to put on it for this for some reason. So there again, if I go back here and look, I could see that division has that much more of an add to it and so forth. So it just is a nice way that I could put money associated with it. It also shows me the same little, kind of like the supplement did here, where it's basically showing me that I've increased the price by, and if I hover over it, it'll show $1,000 and so forth. There again, I could come back and modify it for some reason. So if I made a mistake and maybe had, too many zeros, maybe that'd be too much for the inspection or whatever. So maybe I can go ahead and reduce it by, whoops, I don't think I still got it. I mean, that's only doing it by, $100. These clarifications are something that I think I see people probably going to want to bring it in over and over. So there's probably going to be some standardized list of content that I want to check against different metrics of completeness and so forth. So import will actually let you import a file to help set this up. So for example, I'm going to go to import. I'm going to browse so I don't have to open up another browser or window to open this up for me. So here's a little text file, and it can be different types of files and so forth. All I did with my example here is I just really threw together just a real quick little notepad that basically had other things of text in here that could actually be my clarifying question. So theoretically, I kind of envision, drywall clarifications, metal clarifications, or different things of that nature that you can import into different bid packages. So in this case here, I'm going to select my file, say open. It's going to do the import process or upload process. And basically now it's got all the different, other things that I've included in there, so that way I could go down through there and select basically where they've included those sections into their jobs or not. There again, just for more, unless I go back and add a supplement, it's not going to add any money to it and so forth. So it's just kind of a way that I can go through there in a quick glance, remind myself on what they included or what they didn't include, those type of things. So that's a little bit about clarifiers, clarifications and so forth. Just a way of trying to come back and there again, add one more level to making sure that this bid is comparable with another bid being compared against it.